Hey everyone, and welcome to NCSA Learn. Today, we're diving into something super important, something most of us use every single day: WhatsApp. And listen, this has gotten really serious lately because your bank might now be sending you critical codes right through the app. So, locking it down, yeah, it's more crucial than ever before. So, here at the National Cybersecurity Agency of the Maldives, we have one big goal, and that's to make you the strongest link in cybersecurity. Seriously, we believe that the best defense out there isn't some fancy software. It's what you know. And today, we're going to focus all that knowledge on strengthening one super important link in that chain: your WhatsApp account. All right, let's cut right to the chase. Why does this matter, like, right now? Well, the National Bank just announced they're officially going to start sending one-time passwords, OTPs, through WhatsApp. Now, on one hand, that's super convenient, right? But on the other hand, wow. That turns your WhatsApp into a direct pipeline to your bank account. So the real question is your account actually ready for that kind of risk? Okay, so to really protect ourselves, we first have to get inside the mind of the bad guys. We need to understand the threat. So let's pull back the curtain and take a look at the scammer's playbook. We're going to see exactly why this new OTP thing makes your WhatsApp a total goldmine for criminals. Just look at this number: 850 million. And that's just the number of WhatsApp users in India alone. It just goes to show you the massive, massive scale we're talking about here. For a scammer, a platform with that many people is like a giant treasure chest. Where there are people, there's always an opportunity for fraud. And now that bank OTPs are part of the equation, you better believe the stakes have never been higher. Now, here's something you've got to understand. These scammers, they're usually not some genius hackers from the movies, breaking through firewalls. Nope, they're what we call social engineers. They use really simple, clever psychological tricks. Their whole game is to manipulate you, to create this fake sense of panic so you act before you have a chance to think. And honestly, anyone, and I mean anyone, can fall for this stuff. Let's break down their top 3 moves. Okay, first up, the classic OTP theft. This is the one you've probably heard about. A scammer messages you, maybe they're pretending to be a friend or someone from a company. They'll say something like, "Hey, I accidentally sent a code to your number. Can you please send it back to me?" But that code, that's not for them. That's the 6-digit key to your WhatsApp account. The second you send it, bam, they're in and you're locked out. All right, this next one is a little more sneaky, but it's incredibly dangerous. It's the call forwarding trick. So a scammer calls you, they've got some urgent story, right? They'll tell you to dial a weird code, something that starts with like star star 67 star. They'll say it's to win a prize or fix a problem with your phone. But here's what's really happening. That code actually forwards all your incoming calls to their phone. Then all they have to do is request a WhatsApp verification code by phone call, and it goes straight to them. So the rule here is super, super simple. Never, ever dial a code that a stranger gives you over the phone. Just don't do it. And then there's this one: SIM swap fraud. And honestly, this is probably the scariest of them all. Because with a SIM swap, the scammers don't even need to talk to you. They bypass you and your phone completely. They use bits of your personal info they found online to call up your mobile company and convince them to switch your phone number over to a new SIM card, a SIM card that they have. And just like that, they control your number. They get all your calls, all your texts, and yep, every single one of your OTPs. So you see the pattern here? What do all these scams have in common? They're all designed to make you panic. They want to create this high-pressure, gotta-act-now situation. Your number one absolute best defense? It's just to break that cycle. Just stop. Take a breath. Stay calm. And look at every single one of these urgent, out-of-the-blue requests with a little bit of healthy suspicion. Okay, enough doom and gloom. We've talked about the problem, now let's talk about the solution. And the good news is, protecting yourself is way simpler than you might think. We're going to walk through 3 essential shields. These are simple, powerful settings that you can and 100% should go enable in your WhatsApp, like right now. Okay, here they are, your 3 non-negotiables. Write these down. First, and this is the big one, enable 2-step verification. This adds a secret 6-digit PIN to your account. So even if a scammer steals your OTP or swaps your SIM card, they can't get in without this PIN. I'm telling you, this one simple step stops most account takeovers dead in their tracks. Second, turn off auto-download for media. This stops any nasty files from automatically saving onto your phone. And third, silence unknown callers. This is great, it just cuts down on the spam and scam calls you have to deal with in the first place. So you've put up your 3 essential shields. That's awesome. Now let's reinforce the walls. We're going to build up your digital fortress with a few more advanced steps for total layered security. This goes beyond just the WhatsApp app itself. Think about it. Your phone is the foundation of this whole fortress, so you gotta keep it clean. First rule, only download apps from the official stores. That's the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, period. All those fake apps like WhatsApp Pink, they're just malware designed to steal your stuff. And you need to be ruthless about your app permissions. Go through them. Does that silly game you downloaded really need access to your text messages and all your contacts? No way! Keep your app list lean, use a good strong PIN or your fingerprint to lock your device, and you will slash your risk.
A lot of us use WhatsApp on our computers, right? It's super convenient, but it can also be a weak spot in your defenses. So let's talk about good habits versus bad habits. Bad habit, using it on a public computer, like at a library. Don't do that. Good habit, only using it on your own personal computer. Bad habit, forgetting to log out when you're done. Good habit, making sure you log out every single time. And here's the most important one. Get in the habit of checking the linked devices menu in your settings. If you see anything in there you don't recognize, log it out immediately.
So look, we've talked about settings, we've talked about good habits, we've talked about the techie stuff, but at the end of the day, it all comes back to that core idea from the NCSA. All the technology in the world can only do so much. The final, the best, the most effective defense there is you. This quote really says it all, doesn't it? A scammer's greatest tool isn't technology, it's your trust. See, social engineering isn't about writing code. It's about playing on your confidence. Scammers know we're naturally inclined to trust people, to want to help. Once you understand their playbook and you learn to just pause and question those weird out-of-the-blue requests, you take away their number one weapon. So yeah, guard your trust. It's valuable. Okay, so here's the bottom line. It took what, maybe 5 minutes to learn all of this? The real question is, will you take the next 2 minutes to actually do it? Seriously, the single most important thing you can do right now is grab your phone, open WhatsApp, and turn on two-step verification. So are you going to do it? Because really, your security depends on it.